The revolving door is one of the rare architectural elements that actively shapes human behavior while appearing neutral. It does not advertise itself. It does not explain its purpose. It simply turns, inviting you to participate. And yet, it solves a problem that ordinary doors never could. Before revolving doors existed, large buildings faced a constant conflict between access and environment. Offices, hotels, department stores, and public institutions needed entrances that could handle steady foot traffic. But every swing door created a moment of exposure. Air rushed in or out, heat escaped, cold entered, wind followed people inside. This wasn't just uncomfortable, it was inefficient and expensive. Attempts to solve this problem relied on force or restriction. Heavy doors, double vestibules, doormen opening and closing doors quickly. These methods helped, but they added friction. Doors became barriers rather than thresholds. The revolving door offered a different approach. Instead of stopping air by closing space, it divided space into moving compartments. At no point was there a direct, open path between inside and outside. Air was trapped, rotated, and returned. The building remained sealed, even as people moved through it. This is the revolving door's core innovation. It does not interrupt movement. It contains it. That containment introduces new constraints. A revolving door cannot move faster than people can walk. It cannot be forced open suddenly. It must accommodate different body sizes, walking speeds, and levels of confidence. This is why revolving doors move slowly. The pace is intentional. Too fast and people panic or stumble. Too slow and congestion builds. The speed settles into a compromise between human comfort and environmental control. This compromise shapes behavior almost immediately. As people approach a revolving door, they adjust. They judge timing. They notice others. They coordinate entry without speaking. The door creates a shared rhythm that replaces negotiation. You don't ask whose turn it is. You step in when the space allows it. This subtle choreography reduces conflict. People rarely collide inside a revolving door because the structure defines roles clearly. Each person occupies a segment. Boundaries are visible. Motion is predictable. This predictability is a design choice. Unlike swing doors, which allow abrupt entry and exit, revolving doors discourage sudden movement. You cannot rush through them. You cannot push them open aggressively. The door enforces moderation. This is where the object becomes behavioral. The revolving door teaches patience without instruction. It slows people just enough to reduce chaos without feeling obstructive. It regulates flow rather than blocking it. This regulation solves multiple problems at once. Air exchange is minimized, temperature is stabilized, noise is reduced, energy costs drop, crowds move smoothly. But none of this is explained to the user. From the user's perspective, the door simply works. This invisibility is crucial. If people felt controlled, they would resist. If the door felt restrictive, they would avoid it. Instead, the door frames its control as cooperation. You are not being stopped. You are being guided. The door's circular shape reinforces this perception. Circles imply continuity rather than obstruction. You are always moving forward, never hitting an endpoint. The materials matter as well. Glass panels provide visibility. You can see where you're going. You can see others. Transparency reduces anxiety and builds trust. A solid revolving door would feel confining. A transparent one feels shared. This balance between enclosure and openness is delicate. Too enclosed and people hesitate. Too open and the environmental benefit disappears. The revolving door sits precisely in the middle. Over time, the object fades into the background. People stop noticing it. They only notice when it is missing. Sudden drafts, slamming doors, awkward crowding. The revolving door's success is measured by absence. Absence of wind, noise, chaos, and wasted energy. This leads to the realization. The revolving door is not primarily about people. It is about air. More specifically, it is about separating two environments while allowing continuous movement between them. Humans are simply the variable that passes through. Once you see this, the door feels different. You realize you've been participating in an energy-saving system every time you walk through one, without consent forms, instructions, or awareness. That is invisible design at its best. The object does not demand compliance. It shapes behavior gently enough that compliance feels natural. The revolving door does not close people out. It closes the building around them. And because it does this quietly, rhythmically, and without explanation, it becomes one of the most elegant examples of how design can influence movement, cooperation, and environment, all while pretending to do nothing at all.